Hello everybody. We are on the North Bank Trail here in my favorite love city, which is Richmond, Virginia. So remember when I said that I was going to start drawing out of a hat, and that would be the determiner of where I'm going for that weekend hike? Well, I had Officer Thick draw a little slip of paper, and North Bank Trail was actually the second one. The first one that he picked was several hours away, and this one was only an hour and a half. The first one, I forget where it was, but it was out in Southwest Virginia, and it takes me a good 5 hours to get out that way. And yes, I have gas money, but I don't exactly have like gas money to go out there and back. That's probably like a hotel stay. So I had to pick again, and North Bank Trail it was. But man, how are you guys doing? It feels good to get back on a regular hiking schedule. It actually feels good to get some sleep. Officer Thick has been on a reduced schedule. Good morning.
Good morning.
You coming up this way or around here?
I'm coming up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait.
So yeah, Officer Thick, his schedule is not as busy. Things are a little more calm in Hampton Roads as far as protests. I think there's still protests going on here in Richmond, however. But he's been able to get back on a regular schedule. And ooh, I probably should have brought a map. I thought this was just like one straightaway when I looked at the map online. But let's take some pictures while we're here. So yeah, we've been getting some sleep. However, he is still working overtime. He just got certified in radar, so he is working overtime with the traffic unit and catching folks for speeding. I always ask him where he's going to be so he doesn't come get me. But not that I don't do the speed limit anyway. The older I get, the more grandma-like I get in my driving. I guess we'll say. And by that I mean, you know, I really want to take my car to like 200,000 miles if I can. Right now it's like at 87,000. You know how they say, you know, drive your car till the wheels fall off. And that's exactly what I want to do. As of this month, I am 5, count them 5 more payments away from paying off my car. And I couldn't be more excited. The suspect is held down here. Okay, I'm going to continue on. But yeah, well, Officer Thick and we are still looking at houses. The Hampton Roads is quite the expensive place to live in, as far as, you know, the cost of living and buying, you know, when you put it all to account. It's pretty expensive. I guess this is the beach. And I'm thinking the other way was actually to the North Bank Trail. I don't remember this trail going this way. But it's nice though. It's one of those times, you know, You might be able to use a bring your fishing pole out here. You'll get you some good fish in there. But otherwise, you know, we are doing just fine. We are living the dream as much as we can. Or at least I am. Officer Dick is okay with staying at home. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we definitely need to come out here and go fishing. This seems like the spot to fly fish. I'm not saying that I would wade out there. I have waders. It's looking pretty deep. But this would definitely be a spot I would consider coming out with my fly rod, because there are a lot of flies floating on top of the water here. And this is the James River, by the way. And seems viable for fishing. Let's just test it out. Holy shit. No, you don't want to wade out in there. I stuck maybe about 3 feet in there and still wasn't touching the bottom. So I don't know that you want to go wading out there. Now I'm thinking this is the beach itself, Texas Beach. And this isn't exactly where we want to be right now. We do want to continue the trail this way, but I did want to check it out just to see how it was. This is a whole trail system here. So that's about 3 feet. That's about 4. So that's a quick change in slope right there. Woo wee. My God. All right. Well, this is Texas Beach. We're going to get on up and go back up the stairs and actually get back on the North Bank Trail. But the whole objective here today is to get on the North Bank Trail and take that to Belle Isle, which is a park here. It's an island similar to the one in Detroit, if you're familiar with Metro Detroit, or Detroit proper, I should say. And it's an island out in the middle of the James River, and our goal today is to do the mileage on the North Bank and then also do some mileage in Belle Isle, because I've been wanting to hike Belle Isle for the longest time, but every time I come here, parking is maxed out in both parking areas, the free one and the paid ones. They are full. And so I've always just managed to enjoy Richmond, go get something to eat, and then go hiking elsewhere. And I miss out on Belle Isle. But the parking today down here in Texas Beach, about 5 cars. It's a big old parking lot. And I have the time and energy today to go for a little stroll. But yeah, I hope you all are doing well. I know with the coronavirus, everybody's tired of sitting inside the house and nothing being open. I'm a little tired of it myself, but doing what I gotta do to keep healthy. Okay, so we were already that way. This is a very extensive trail system, and quite frankly, I don't know if we're going the right way, because I was for sure that the North Bank Trail was the only trail here, and that was it. But apparently there's a trail going off that way, there's a trail going that way. That's the trail we came from back to the parking lot, and then you got this trail. It seems like we're going in the right direction, because this is the road that I came in to get here. And then I'll know I'm right if we pass Hollywood Cemetery For those of you who watch the Finding Love Richmond video, if you remember, the Hollywood Cemetery is one of those famous cemeteries where a lot of Richmond locals, both historical and current, are buried. So a lot of I think there's like 2 presidents buried there. And okay, we're on the North Bank Trail. NB, got it. That makes me a little better, or that makes me feel a little better. But yeah, and it's most famous for a lot of Confederate soldiers are buried there, and Jefferson Davis is buried there as well. It's pretty eerie. I was there to do some filming for Finding Love Richmond, and well, I will say it is eerie as all hell when you find yourself there alone. You know, I'm not one to visit cemeteries. It's just weird. And of course, when I'm there, I try to be respectful of the dead. It looks like we can go down this way. Oh yeah. Ooh, gotta be careful. We had a lot of rain the other day. Oh boy. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's getting humid out here. I picked a good morning to come though. It was about 65 degrees when I left Hampton Roads at around 7 o'clock. And it feels like it's in the mid-70s now. But yeah, in other news, it's my birthday weekend. It's actually a Friday, but I get a day off for my birthday, and so my birthday is actually on the weekend. But I'm gonna take this 3-day weekend and just, you know, celebrate like this. I'm gonna do I think I'm going to, no, not on my birthday. I'm actually going fishing on my birthday with Officer Thick. And I hope I can come up with a flounder. We're gonna go saltwater fishing. Oh yeah, you can tell this is heavily compacted, so you can tell this is a well-worn trail that people come and use. Not even the weeds are poking up. That's how compact it is. And looks like a headstone fell off here. Charles Pfeiffer, October 3rd, 1877 through October 20th, 1931. Ooh. It's actually kind of scary. Something that massive coming down on you unsuspectingly. Which did happen, actually. Someone got crushed. They were trying to take down the Confederate statue in Portsmouth. And as they were pulling it, someone was underneath it and got absolutely crushed. Oh my God. The video of it is pretty disturbing. And the reports are even more disturbing. But my understanding is that he's alive. He's in intensive care. But they had to put him in a medically induced coma. So you gotta be careful. Be careful out there, folks. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to say, you know, with that headstone, I think this is Hollywood Cemetery. We are supposed to be passing Hollywood Cemetery on our adventure here. That looks like another headstone. This is freaking creepy. Y'all see how I reacted to the burial sites up at Malvern Hill. You know, passing gravestones and that looked just like that. Okay, that's just probably just a rock. I don't know of any headstones that are carved out like that. Good God, what is this, baby? It is time to break out my Plant ID app. Give me a minute, guys. So I use iSeek by iNaturalist if you guys want to work on your plant ID like I do out here. Oh, that's kudzu. Oh my God, I didn't know kudzu got that big. Holy hell. Well, that's not good. All of this is kudzu. I guess I didn't know the leaves were this big. So kudzu is a huge issue, especially in agriculture. So if you've ever been driving to Florida and you come like towards the tail end of Tennessee, not the tail end, the tail end of Kentucky, I mean. If you come down there, drive through Tennessee, and definitely when you get into Georgia and Florida, you see the kudzu growing along the side of the road. And it's in the legume family, so the pea family, bean family. And what is happening is the kudzu bug that eats this thing over in Asia has come over with it, but it prefers soybean. It's not eating the kudzu like we thought it would. So it is a huge problem in soybean. And I haven't heard of it making a jump to like green beans or anything. I'm sure it's out there, but I haven't heard of it. Being a conductor was one of those careers that I thought about, you know, when I was in college. It seems like fun, life on the road. And that's probably far from the truth. Oh, look at the James. So beautiful. And you can hear it too. Kudzu has absolutely taken over. And that's a shame. The fauna here could be so diverse, but the kudzu is not worth controlling. The building in front of you was built on the foundation of Richmond's original 1832 waterworks, powered by water reels in the pump house and later by steam pumps in the area near this sign. Water was pumped through Hollywood Cemetery to the Marshall Reservoir, located a quarter-mile north of the entrance of today's Riverview Cemetery. Yeah, and I guess if you continued on that path where we were on at Texas Beach, that would take you down to the pump house, which is, I guess, is a popular place to take pictures down here in Richmond. I really don't know the history behind that, but we'll discover it one day. Richmond it has a load of history here, just so much. Just so much to explore here, so much to eat here, and I find the restaurants here wonderful. And about the only other city on par with it is Norfolk. So, you know, Richmond's my #1 love city, no, without a doubt. But Norfolk is right behind there. And I couldn't tell you 3 through whatever. But if you're coming into Virginia, You know, Richmond's not a bad place to stay. And if you're going down to Virginia Beach, Norfolk isn't a bad place to stay. It's just that, you know, when you're ready to go down to the beach, you have to find parking. Okay, so I'm thinking we need to take that path up to go to Belle Isle. We'll see. This looks kind of... Now, I can't even say it looks familiar. Because the parking lot for Belle Isle, I have walked and then I didn't see a pathway that connected here. So let's actually go and see what this is all about.